Hello guys, every good name is taken here, and welcome back to another video, and it is finally time for one. And it's one I wanted to make a lot time ago, but I kind of forgotten about, and just by checking what ideas I had, this one came back to my memory, so I felt like, why don't we do that? And so, today I want to talk about rating camels, how you obtain them, and what you have to think of. So I still get people asking this, even though it's been very easily explained how you can obtain a rating camo. And if you don't know what a rating camo is, it all started with this one right here, being the first ever camouflage to enter the rating only scene, and hopefully it stays that way. Being named, what are these names? Let's check them out. We have just rating camo, literally. And since we are already on this thing, let's check the others. This one came right after, being rating ace, following up by top notch, and now with the new one we have rating whiz. So these are the 4 camouflages, as you can see. And yeah, how do you get them? Well, by playing ratings, obviously. And you this is still from the last season, as just to keep that in mind. The rating season hasn't started yet, for anyone watching this maybe a bit later, because it's, as of the recording right now, the 4th of February, so today when the video is gonna drop. And yeah, the rating season has not started yet, just to keep that in mind. And this is actually perfect to show you how it works. So for reaching 4,000 rating points in the current season, you get this camouflage, and when reaching 5,000 you get this one. Now how does it work? It works rather simply. I keep misclicking, sorry. First of all, what you gotta do is you reach either one of those thresholds. You only get one of the 2 camos, you don't get both though, keep that in mind. And as it even explains it down here, you gotta play 50 battles in that tier. And then the tank played most, which is set as your favorite tank, will get the camouflage depending on your rating. You can get in turn, or with that set, 4 camouflages per season. 1 for tier 7, 1 for tier 8, 1 for tier 9, and 1 for tier 10. And it says it again, right here. At the end of the season, players in the Platinum and Diamond Leagues will receive a camouflage for their favorite tanks. This goes favorite tank set by which tank you played the most in that season, on each tier. But there's one condition: at least 50 battles should have been fought at each such tank's tier. Now what does that mean? That means you don't have to play 50 games in one tank in order to get the camo. But a lot of people think that you need to do that. That is wrong. I just did it out of convenience right here. But as you can see, the Hoodie doesn't have 50 battles. I have over 50 battles on tier 10. It still got the camouflage. And tanks, tiers like here, tier 9. I only got 40 battles in, so I could not get a camouflage for tier 9. And this is how it works. I didn't play tier 7 obviously, so nothing there. But yeah, that's all the secret there is behind obtaining yourself a rating camouflage. And one thing I would like to mention is not people saying like, oh, you should play this tank, you should play that tank, because that's just false. There's a lot of tanks you can play, and if you want to play them, you can. You're free to do so. Rating is a game mode where you can't play with stock modules either. So if you play something below tier 10, you can't even grind. It is just there for you to play against others, and you know, you get a camo out of it, and I do like a lot of these camouflages. But yeah, let me just show you what I mean with you can play any tank. For example, I've played some weird tanks to get rating camos before already. I've played the SCG now, which has this now. I have this done the same for the SU, which is not bad, but still, a lot of people can't handle it well enough. Even the T49, which I now hate, back then I went for this camo, which is the first ever camo you got on this. Like my RU251 has this camo right here. It doesn't matter which tank you play. It matters which you want to play. My Charioteer, for example, has this camouflage as well. Or even for tier 9, I have the Moisian, one of the most underrated or slash hated tier 9 heavy tanks. I have this camo on. Same for like the Type 61. I love this tank, you know, and so I got the camo on it. Same for this tank, same for this tank, you know. It is just, I like this tank. Do I want to commit a bit of time to get a camouflage on it? Yes. Then go for it. Or like the T30. This is the first ever rating camo I got on this tank right here. And to tell me, yeah, well, maybe you've just been lucky with like the STG. Have I been lucky though? Have I been? When I play in SP1C in ratings, have I been lucky to get this camo? I don't think so. So, that's basically all there is to it. But I'd like to talk a bit more about the camos itself. So let's do that really quickly. So this one was the first ever rating camo. Now unobtainable so you cannot get it anymore. And hopefully it stays that way. Wargaming, please keep it this way. Don't make it available anywhere else, because that just gets rid of how rare the camouflage is, right? Same for this one. This is now unobtainable, as when this one was in the game, it was the camouflage you got for reaching platinum, 4,000 points. And then this one got into the game a bit after, which was then available for 5,000. And I got most of these camos when they were at their highest value, quote unquote. Because why would I go for the lower one, right? But yeah, this one was for 5,000. Then this camo got knocked down to 4,000. This one got completely removed from availability. And this one was introduced as our new 5,000 camo for the Diamond League. Now this one has been dropped down to 4,000. This one has been moved to unavailability. And now we got this camouflage right here, which is now the newest and probably coolest as well. I mean, just look how it looks, the glowing and everything. I really like the style of the camos Wargaming has brought into the game recently. And yeah, that's about it. So you can only get either of these camouflages for 5,000 or for 4,000 right now. If you want these two, well, guess what? You're too late. Sorry, but you aren't getting them anymore. And so yeah, that's basically for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely let me know what kind of weird tanks have you played in ratings, maybe to get a camo on, and just what camos you have already, maybe even how many. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this nonetheless. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all again next time. Bye bye.